Number 6. Unicorns. Abundant in European folklore is the unicorn, a mythical horse-like creature used to symbolize purity and grace in popular fiction. The majestic creature, adored by little girls everywhere, has been hunted for centuries. Evidence of the unicorn's existence was even fabricated in Germany, 1663. Under Mayor Otto van Guericke of Magdeburg, a unicorn skeleton was constructed out of prehistoric bones found, including those of a woolly rhinoceros and a mammoth. Today, sightings continue, even though most conceded that the creature is purely mythical. Last year, an anonymous man claimed to have spotted a unicorn in Scotland. It was the first sighting for northern Scotland, coming only a couple years after North Korea confirmed the existence of a unicorn lair. North Korea's claim that unicorns exist empirically remains very much doubted by skeptics. Sightings had always tended to occur in China and India, but have become more common in Canada over the last couple of years. Number 5. Mermaids. Mermaids have persisted in being among the most popular mythical creatures, both in popular fiction and in real life. Stories of sightings date back to long before Shakespeare ever wrote the romantic creatures into his play A Midsummer Night's Dream. People have been claiming to spot merpeople for longer than scholars can keep track of. Ancient Greece and Rome, the Middle Ages, the Renaissance. You name a time period, and mermaids were spotted in it. For those who believed the mermaid was nothing more than a beautiful, fictitious creature with red hair and a beautiful voice brought to life by Disney, a 2012 docufiction changed everything. Animal Planet aired the special, which claimed to uncover the truths behind an unidentified marine body. Although marketed as a documentary, it was a work of fiction, one which stirred much controversy. Sightings all over the world continue to happen, and the mermaids remain the most fascinating creatures of popular imagination. Number 4. Werewolves. The ancient legend of the werewolf is perhaps one of the most commonly retold in popular fiction. From an American Werewolf in London, to Teen Wolf, to Ginger Snaps, and then to the Teen Wolf reboot, it never seems to end, and neither do the sightings, especially in Wisconsin. According to legend, the area now called Wisconsin used to be populated by a Native American tribe endowed with the gift of the werewolf. Today, Old Bray Road remains one of the most apparently werewolf-infested spots in the world. Although the stories date back to the 1930s and further, a 1999 case got a lot of attention when a young woman claimed to have been attacked by the beast while driving down Bray Road on Halloween night. Since then, the stories flow at an alarming rate, with others finding the strength to come forward. Number 3. Mothman. Another recent American legend, first discovered in the 1960s, is Mothman. What makes this mythic creature all the more intriguing is the cluster of sightings upon its arrival into the public consciousness. Late in 1966, a West Virginia newspaper reported that a young couple had seen an unidentified, man-like figure with glowing red eyes flying around. Over the next year, sightings were frequent, and the descriptions consistent. Although this may have been because the newspaper publicized the event, complete with a description, people panicked. Today, the creature continues to be spotted. In Tennessee, a paranormal investigator claimed to have come in contact with a being that seemed to be Mothman himself. He pegged him at roughly 8 feet tall, glowing red with webbed arms. In Texas, a grown man has been haunted by the memory of Mothman from an encounter when he was just a boy. It has been speculated that the sudden appearance of Mothman indicates he was an alien visitor, and in 1975, the popular book The Mothman Prophecies was born. Number 2. Fairies. Walt Disney did not invent the fairy. In fact, in the 1920s, he belonged to a prestigious fairy investigative society. The mythical creature was said to be friendly, and sightings of fairies were quite frequent. During the 1990s, however, interest died down, and the society closed up shop. Recently, Dr. Simon Young relaunched, only to find that fairy sightings are back with a vengeance, and fairies seem to have changed. The once benign creatures are now being reported to be aggressive and ill-tempered, scary even. According to Dr. Young, 500 years ago, fairies had been considered dangerous, although he is unclear about what caused the public to perceive them this way again. The numbers, too, are astounding. In 2014, a UK fairy census reported 450 sightings, one of which was the university lecturer John Hyatt, who revealed photos he had taken of what he believed to be fairies. Number 1. Dragons. Dragons populate the stories of many ancient tales. The often vicious fire breather has been linked to natural disasters all over the world and continues to be seen all about. They have become a necessary ingredient for good period fantasy fiction like Game of Thrones. But dragons are not just being seen on TV these days. Modern dragon sightings are actually reported regularly. Back in 1976, a winged reptile, thought to be a dragon, took up residence in Texas for some time. In Tibet, people feared a scaly, house-sized dragon that was apparently eating fishermen. And in China, 2002, 500 witnesses identified a horned, black-scaled dragon as the unidentified creature in Lake Tianqi, not to mention YouTube's many dragon caught-on-tape uploads. If you ever wanted to see what may be a dragon, the internet has made it wildly possible. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoy the video, please let me know by clicking the like button. Do share, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can catch my next video.